everyone, my name is Hugo. Hello everyone. Hello everyone, my name is Hugo and welcome back to my channel. Probably look like shit today, but I just came back from work and I couldn't be bothered. Now, I had an idea today, so I wanted to do a Booktube tag video. So I went on Booktube for some inspiration. And some words came to my mind, which was reading slump tag. So I typed it into Booktube and turns out it didn't exist yet. There are a lot of videos about reading slumps, videos about how to get out of them, tips and advice, or book recommendations, or vlogs, that kind of stuff, all pretty useful I think, but no real tag yet. So I thought to myself, well, why don't you just make one yourself, if you want to. And I wanted to. So I did. So I present to you the reading slump tag. At the end of the video I will tag 3 booktubers who will hopefully see it and then do the tag themselves, and if they don't, that's fine too, of course. So without further ado, let's get into the questions. First question is, do reading slumps happen a lot to you? Well, they used to, kind of. When I was in college, they always happened to me in periods of exams and finals and theses and so on, because I didn't have much time to read then, but also when the exams or finals were over, the reading slump lasted for a couple of weeks more, because I just got tired of reading all my lessons and so on, so I guess that's why. It just took a while to get back into reading. But ever since I'm working, I don't really have them anymore. I'm only working for like a year now full time, so it's not that long and it can still happen, but yeah, so far so good. Second question is, how long was your longest reading slump? Well, the one that comes to mind is one from last year. It was 7 or 8 months. It was due to a lot of work in college and then internships and a lot of stress involved, and yeah, so I didn't really read that much, if anything. Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Third question is, name a book that got you out of a reading slump, so one that gets you back into reading. For the reading slump I had last year, so the longest one, the book that got me back into reading was Sun Tzu, The Art of War, which is kind of funny because it's a really old book. It's like 2,500 years old, so like old. And I wouldn't ever recommend, and I wouldn't really recommend an older book to get back into reading, because most of the time it hasn't aged all too well and it's kind of dense. But yeah, I would recommend this one, but it's non-fiction, so if you don't read that, yeah, I still wouldn't recommend it. But it helped me, so. Fourth question is, name a book that got you into a reading slump. So probably one that you find boring or was hard to get through for you. And for me that was Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. Now I know this is supposed to be fantastic, but to me, I don't know, it didn't really speak to me. Now I do respect it, I do respect the ideas Huxley had, and I do respect the inventions, and it's very clever and very well written, of course, but just the story wasn't really that interesting for me. It's more of a description of this new world they live in, this dystopian world in the future, than it is a story. So yeah, I didn't really care for the story, but I do think it's very well written, very detailed, but for me it was just hard to get through, and it's not even that long. So yeah, that's what got me into a reading slump, so I don't really have good memories on this one. Fifth question, what are things you do more of while you're in a reading slump, since you're not reading that much? Well, for me, mostly it is watching TV, series or movies, and also, if the weather allows it, go take a walk with my dog or something. Sixth question, do you still watch a lot of Booktube while in a reading slump? For me, definitely less. But still quite a lot. It just frustrates me to see people getting so much reading done while I'm barely getting anything done. But yeah, I still watch a lot of Booktube, mostly then recommendation videos or book hauls or something like that, to find books to start reading again. Seventh question, give one tip to get out of a slump. Now I have a whole video on my channel on how to get into reading or how to get back into reading, so I also recommend watching those kind of videos, not only by me but other channels. But if I have to pick one piece of advice, it's probably be very careful with the books you choose to read, because it's very important you choose one that you like and not one that you'll because it's very important to choose one you like and not one you dislike, because if you pick a book and you don't like it, it's gonna get you more into a slump. Actually, is that English? Yes. You get what I'm saying. And the last question, number 8, is give one book recommendation to get out of a reading slump. Now I would recommend Stephen King's The Shining, because it's good. It's just good. Just read it. Trust me. So those are all the questions, and the 3 booktubers I am tagging are The Archive, Uptown Oracle, and Sufficiently Advanced Lena. And I would love to see you guys do a video on this, and if you don't, that's fine too, but I'll have a link to all 3 of their channels in the description. They're all 3 pretty great, and I love their content, so I really recommend checking them out. Who knows, maybe this tag actually takes off on Booktube. That would be kind of cool to see that happen. So if you want to use this tag, please do, and if you want to alter some questions or change them or add some questions, please do as well. And that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.